Okay, good morning. Good morning. It is December 13th, 5:19 a.m. pre-market. We are following up this video on the trade deal with China. Yesterday, the tweet came out that they were very close to a deal, and the market just vertical, straight up, shot up like a rocket. There's your rocket ship move. Pulled back to the PT1. And now that the deal has been confirmed, much quieter, a very small gap back up to the highs of the initial move, and very small trepid move after the deal has been confirmed. So that's curious to me. So we'll be watching this gap, seeing our levels, see if it gets back into the box, the value area that's inside that first standard deviation, which means it'll be rotational. So this is a reversion to the mean market, where there was your trade of the week. Came off of a flat trade session Monday, and then down to the P2 and back up. Price likes to reverse on the P1 as well. There was a big breakout. So something that's helpful is to add the JATS linear regression trendline indicator. And that'll let you know where you are as far as the out of boundary locations. It really helps to have this information so you can understand what price is doing. There's your double confirmation. I'm telling you what, putting the linear regression on the profit targets helps tremendously, as does the opening range indicator. Helps me anyway. So in Q, we are already in the second box. ES was just the first box with room to run. In Q, we've got room to run, but we're already in the second box, so it's a little bit of a leader, showing that you're going to maybe get a little bit more momentum off of it. Make sure that we get the PT1 bounce if it does come back in to the second level. And 8600 sitting right there, that's an obvious target, and it's sitting right there on the top of the linear regression lines. Right now momentum is very low, so it's not time to trade, but we'll see what the open does. We're expecting a big open. And crude also benefited from this. Again, you can see the linear regression at the profit target levels. So let me get the bloodhound on the chart and let's take a look at a couple of these lessons that we did this week. I think I saved a template. All right, 1211. What have I got going here? I think I've got some multi-time frames. So I'll send this template out to you guys. Yeah, these are the multi-time frames. Above 60-minute PT1, below PT1, 15-minute, 5-minute. I put a PT1 slope on here for you and a Heikin-Ashi. So if you want to see what's inside the solver, you can just open up the JATS PT indicator that I have on here for you, and you can look at the settings that I've chosen. And how I put the solver together. Oops. So I've got an above 60-minute PT1. So anything that's above that PT1 on a 60-minute bar with a Heikin-Ashi. And I'm asking also to also give either a 5-minute or a 15-minute above PT1 also. So a little bit of a multi-time frame play. But if you apply this on a market like crude, which is more of a breakout market, you might be very happy. You can see we're in an elongated breakout now. Crude is definitely the breakout market. Where this provides some very sweet setups. So let's do that next week. In fact, we'll look for reversals right below or between the 1 and the 3. Okay, so that'll be our plan for next week. And with that in mind, I will let you go. Hope you have a good trading session today. Just remember to use your measurements. Always look at what's on the board for your average and see where price is relative to that opportunity, and try to stay within the guidelines as much as possible. If it does become a situation where it gets to be an extended move, the first thing you'll want to do is, measure the size of the PT1 to PT3, put that right on top, draw a line, and that'll be a target, okay? And you potentially could do that 2 or 3 times, depending upon how strong it gets. The 1 or 2 times that I've seen it go, it'll blow past there like 5, 8 or 13 times once it starts going, if it's like a big news event. I don't think we're going to get that today. This price action following the event actually coming out and saying they confirmed it, and the price is very small and subdued. So I don't think that we'll be getting into the stratosphere today. But keep that knowledge in the back of your mind the next time the event does occur, that, it's like that big shock, the Swiss dollar depegging against the euro, So things like that can just like explode. All right, see you guys in the trade room next week. Take care and happy trading.